Wait a second, let me. Alright, I think we can. I think we are ready to go. Hey, how's it going? I hope you are doing well and welcome to the stream. So, well, sorry, I didn't stream yesterday because I got tons of work that needs to be done. So, and I'm too tired to stream last night. So right now it's almost 10 a.m. in the morning, and we can maybe stream for about an hour or two perhaps. So hopefully there's no issue with the internet connections. Okay, I think we are good. Wait, let me check the connection settings first. No, just to be sure that we don't have any issue with the chat again. Alright, I think we are set. Okay, first this one I got this one growing back again. So this is the silver term tower. This is by IDS2, and yeah, I'm really happy that I got this one back again, and I think it fits well for this area right here. And oh well, on this one I am thinking of maybe we can continue with it took some time just to load this whole area now that we already fill a lot of this. Okay, so first we are probably going to finish this part right here, this river area. But before jumping into here, let's see what we might need to take care of some stuff first, I think. Let's check on our deal, government deal, and also the budget and everything. So the ordinance, we should have yeah, I think we have everything needed ready. And okay, we got this one done, and I want to do this neighborhood deal right now. So I am going to I want to reduce the amount of the garbage this disposal that we have here. So I am going to export our garbage. That's probably first thing, and maybe cancel this one and also export the garbage here. So like just export everything just so we can reduce the amount of the garbage disposal that we have in our city. So accept that one. Also maybe the electricity too. So I think we need to make a connection to using this one right there, just so we can initiate the deal for the electricity, I think. So neighbor deals, maybe we need to speed up a little bit. And check again, and I didn't see anything. Perhaps we need to wait for the what's the name of this advisor right here? So this guy, to the utility advisor, to show up and offer the deal. Also, I'm sorry if you guys hear some rooster sound in the background. This is 10 a.m. in the morning, so that's kinda expected. We got so many animals around here. Okay, I don't think. Let's check on the usage, the garbage usage. It's close to 0, so I think we can remove some of this now. Maybe remove, just to be safe. Just let's remove 2 of them first, and then we can perhaps we can use this area for something else later. Okay, we took care of that, and also the garbage. And let's check on the, if we check our demands, we plummet the demand for the commercial office, the medium wealth one. So perhaps we need to add a little bit more residentials, I think. But well, our demands for the farm actually over the top, so we don't have area to put some farms yet around here anymore. We don't have space anymore, except for this part right here, but I don't think I am going to do it here, and I'm not going to build anything here yet, so we're just going to a little bit be like that for now. But I think we can start making network connections right here for these rails. So let's try to do that. We're just going to take care some of this stuff before we focus on the building the river area. Also, someone requested me to do a little bit of regional tour, so maybe we can do that later when we almost done with this stream. So let's yeah, if you are interested on that, wait for it. I don't feel like I build much enough to make a regional tour really interesting, but well, since one of you guys requested it, I guess might as well just do it. Okay, we're just going to make basic connections, not too complicated, and perhaps since we have an avenue right here, I don't think a crossing like this would be appropriate for that, so perhaps we can go like this instead. We need to flatten this part a little bit. Let's just use this one. Add a little bit more space to this area. And we can make our rails go all the way through there, I think, like that. Right there, and we can make a really nice curve over here, all the way through there, and also like that. So it's like, I think it's perfect curve right here. There's no additional straight lines over here, so that's pretty good. And right here, I'm just going to go with an transition to level 1 elevated rails. So let's use the draggable viaduct starter, this one right here. Draggable elevated railway. Not real, but just railway, I guess. So this one, I'm just going to stick with the level 1 for this, I guess. I would go all the way there, make a crossing right there, and we can connect this all the way through here. I think we can just make connections, network connections using the elevator rails right away without any additional setup or anything, I guess. So have it like that, and we got a pretty nice curve going on right here. Why it's not asking for we got a marking down there, but maybe need to do it like that. The marking is down down the under the bridge, so well, I guess it's connected, so we can leave it be. And there you go, we got our connection. So I just want to connect that just so we don't have any hanging rails over there. So we took care of that. We got this buildings growing, and yeah, I think we can start building our working on this river right here. But okay, let's do this right here. So we got this area right here, and perhaps we can add a little bit of, you know, residential buildings right there, just to add a bit more sims into our area. And now let's start working on this. So if you okay, few different things than before is that I just grew a bunch of houses, so it's a bit different from before. I think it's more suitable, this style of houses is more suitable for this area here. So we got this one, and yeah, I think overall it's already quite nice enough. We just need to make this area a bit prettier, I think. And we are going to do some MMP for that, but before that, let's save our progress first. Took a while just to save the game. The city is already large enough, I guess, for that. So okay, where do we start with this? We got this one right here, and first I need to think of the thing for the transition between these two areas. So we got this one right here, and I want this river to continue all the way through here to this area. So this is going to be like a little bit culvert going on down here and show up here, I guess. Since it's all since it would be too complicated to make a bridge for these roads and to make sure that all of it is connected, so we're just going to stick with that. And also well, we got the main building for the farms. This green farm is here actually, so we can actually remove some of this part right here, I guess. And okay, let's try with this. Have it right like that perhaps, and this way we can some sort of having a little bit of bridge going through here and have the river flowing through here too. So we're going to do that, and this one needs to be flattened, so we are going to go with this part like that all the way through here, I guess, and here, and we are going to follow this the line for this cliff right here for the river. So have it like that, and yeah, some of these trees need to go, so just going to go through there all the way through here. I'm just going to flatten this for now. We're not going to do the river for this area yet. Just make sure that the overall area we need for the river should be enough. So we got something like that, and then here all of this street cells I put right now is going to be the river area, so that's the overall layout for the river, I think. And we can have it go all the way through here. And for this part right here, to start the beautification, we can start by, there is a long train. Oh, it's a multiple train. I think we can start by pausing the gameplay just so we won't hear too much noise from the train. Okay, I think I am going to refine this ploppable river a little bit, just so the line would be a bit nicer to look at. So, but also here, let me check here. So I got some ploppable buildings that I think would be nice to put here. So I think we are going to do that. So let's try to flatten this part right there, and maybe also this one, so we reduce the area for that a little bit. And I think we can make this one going a bit lower than this, but to do that we need to be, I don't want to destroy everything surrounding this area, so we can use the hole raiser and digger using this one, going lower, a bit lower like that. So this will go, might be a bit too low, so let's increase it a little bit. So have it like that, and then we can flatten this part like that, and we got a pretty nice slope going on right there. It's not too extreme like before, I think. So we got that one going. And now here, I think I can use some of the ploppables building that I have. So we are going to, okay, I'm going to use this height as the level of the elevation. Right now it's going a bit down right there, so let's put it there, like that and like that. Got even nicer texture right there, so that's good. And for this part right here, I am going to plop some of the buildings that I made for the river area of the European town that we did. So we got some of this, like some of this here, so something like this. I'm not sure if this would be suitable here. Yeah, I don't think this one would be nice there. So if I put it like that, got this building clipping through the cliff right there, but it's a bit weird, I guess. Yeah, let's try the other options. So we got a bunch of buildings that we can use, so let's put this one right there first, just so we know the available options. So we got that one, and I have a bunch of others. I think I made quite a lot of buildings for the river area. So let's scroll all the way down a little bit. I need to search through it because I didn't make a proper icons for it. So this is, all of this is from the Colossus farming. So it is for the farms area, like something like this. Not going to use that, but we need the one that a bit like a recreational area along the riverside. Okay, so this one right here, it has like small houses riverside. I think I can try with something like that, I guess. We got a little boat going hanging on the void that's a bit weird, but it's okay, I guess. Okay, I think I have some others more. Let's see. I think I have one with the with a pier. I think it looks like a small village harbor. It's a little bit too empty, right? Let's just resume the simulation, I think. Okay, this is another one. This is the one with the... It got a nice ships going on right there. I think we can use this one over here instead. Like a nice small village harbor, something like that perhaps, and we can have the river flowing through here. Like this is where all these farmers sending their goods to another city, like using these ships right there. Yeah, I think that's quite nice for this area. And here perhaps we can use the other one, so we can maybe this one right there. So let's remove that one. This one can stay here, I think. And I don't know, maybe we can have this one right here along this area. Maybe maybe we can have it going down a little bit, like make a nice slope to transition to these houses right there. I'm using the digger again to make a precision, to make a precise calculations. And yeah, just make sure that we don't have the just make sure that we have the grass texture instead of the rocky texture right there. Let's remove that part right there, and I think we can put a little stairs going on right here for this area. So yeah, I think we can keep that one right there. So have a little path going through here, and then have a little stairs going down and here. I think that would be suitable. So let's check on that again. Should be around here, this one, I guess. No, not that one, but the other one. It should be around here. I really need to make a proper icon for it, so it will be easier for me to look for them. Okay, scanning them between all of this is a bit hard. Okay, so this one, I think we can have. So if I put it right there, I think we need to flatten this part a little bit to me, just so it would be it can fit this part right there. So let's do it like let's do it like this. I guess we had to remove this one, so let's just go like that. So just so we have this proper balcony going on, but this part right here still needs to be. Okay, let's remove that one a little bit first, and then we can try something like this. And also like this. Do that, and then increase this part here a little bit, like that perhaps. So can flatten that one, and then try to put the okay. I need this part right here to be a little bit more. So I don't want to have this fully flat right there. So I don't want to use street also to make it there, but I need this one to go higher just so it won't be too extreme like this. So we are going to use the digger again, but you know, just a little bit more like that perhaps. And then we can flatten this one all the way through here, so this will go a really smooth slope going down there. And then perhaps it would be suitable for this. I think it's this one here before. So if I do it like that, we got a nice this nice little balcony going on, and this is not too extreme now, so we can do it like that, I guess. Zone a little house right there, and hopefully we got something nice going on over there. So this one can go like this and here, and then we got a little bit of village harbor going on right there. And what else we can do? Oh, I have this nice what do you call it, water mill, I guess. Let's try to put it along the river. Let's check around here. It should be around here. Oh, I got some ships going on too, so it's like that's that's a little bit too much for that. Maybe this one just a little bit, just a little one over there, I guess. Sailing maybe like coming from the other city tiles and going to port right there. Alright, I'm looking for the water mill. It should be around here, so this one right here. It took a lot of space for it, I guess. It needs a little bit more. Maybe we can have it right here. I made it overhang like that, so it would be suitable. Need to. Maybe we can have it right there. Yeah, I think that looks suitable for that area. Although I'm not sure how people can access through here. Maybe you can just go down there. And well, I think we need to make this a little bit lower, just so it would be a grass texture. Let's use the 1 meter going down and have it like that. So it would be, you can just walk through here, I guess. Now what else? The decoration that we can put right there. I am going to do the bubble first, then later we are going to do the MMP for it. I think it would be much easier because the bubbles will remove the MMP if we put it. So yeah, I think we have enough for this. I'm not sure if I want a bit more of these buildings. Let's see. Well, I have I think that's the Pegasus Finn's Landing. I think the name is Finn's Landing. It's like a little shops along the shoreline, along the river river line. Let me search for it first. Should be on the park menu, but it's going down a little bit. What is this building? It's like a canal building, I guess. There's a lot of nice building from the canal spec from SimCity Forevermore, but I haven't got the chance to explore all of them yet. So, okay, maybe well, this is a little bit, I guess. It's too small for a river transition, but I guess we can make a little bit of culvert there. So I'm gonna like maybe water from top here going through there, I guess. So we can have that one right there, and let's try. I need to think for the right thing to do for the transition between these two areas. But I can't think of something yet. So okay, so this one right here, this is the Finch landing. This is from the Pegasus mods, I think, but I am not sure if this is can fit here. Actually, it would be nice here, I think, but that means this area can be water, so, and I can't have it right there, so let's try to put this one right there. Yeah, I think this is nice for this part right there, and that means we need you might need to make this river a little bit bigger, I think, on this side, so might need to flatten it all the way through there. And it has a really nice music effect, I guess. I'm not sure if you can hear it actually, but it has a really nice music. Okay, this one I think we can let's save the progress first. Let's save first, just so if we made something like a bad decision, we can just revert it by loading the city again. So I want to flatten this part right here to make a bigger area for this river. So let's do it like that. I'm really hesitant about this because I really like this one right now that we have, but let's do it like that. That's not too bad, I guess. Yeah, I think we can stick with this. So we got that going, and that, and here, and I think the culvert that we had before can be right there, or perhaps right here, or maybe even here, I think. But it would be too much if we put it there, so maybe we can just leave it be. And okay, so I like this one right there, but let's try to make this part a little bit bigger too. So let's try to flatten this one. I'm not sure if I can do it like this. Let's give it a try. Yeah, that's what I am trying to avoid. So we are going to reload that again. Well, thankfully that we already saved the progress, so that's the that's the annoying part of doing the detailing without the undo functions. We can't really make a little bit of mistake like that. So we got that one going right there, and I think I need to do this. If I want to have this one lower, I need to do it from here instead. So let's do it like that. But if I do it like that, this is going a little bit too much over here. So this one right here, this is a little bit too much, I think. So we can increase this a little bit using the eraser, but just a little bit. So just something like that, perhaps. This is too much, I think. Let's just increase, have it going down. I want the grassy texture a little bit over here, so something like that. And then we try to flatten this one again. Put a little bit of tiles right there to make sure we got it going. And I think we got this part a little bit wider now, and I think that's good enough. Now I think we can start with the detailing with the MMP. This should be enough. Well, there's something still that we can add actually. It's actually the boats and also the, just to make it bustling with activities, not just some empty river. So we can put something like this. This is the like people having fun on the river. And let's do it like this instead. So have a little boat right there. Maybe have it I'm not sure if a sailboat is suitable for this area right here, but maybe we can have one right there, or perhaps this let's just use this one, have it facing this direction perhaps. I want it to go a bit diagonal, going up here, but it seems like we don't have that. So maybe have it like that instead. Okay, I think this is more suitable for that, and then maybe a little bit more right here. So what is this one? This is the right one that I am looking for actually. So maybe it can face the other direction instead, so should be like that. Actually, it would be nice if actually we can have a preview of what it looks like before we plop them, because right now it's like just empty like that. That's not really nice. And then we also have this one right here. So see, this one got a nice preview going on, so it's easier to look at. It's easier to place them. And this just feel a bit too little, I guess, compared to this. I don't know, the scale is a little bit weird, I guess. We can have something like that, or I don't know, maybe here. But that would be a bit too much if we put more right there. And yeah, I think this one can go, and then we can just put this one right there. I don't know. Okay, I think I am going to remove that one and maybe have it right here instead. So it's like coming from the other side and going to port here. Okay, I think we can work with the MMP. Let's not add too much of that decorations, because too much would be a little bit bad. Okay, we can start with the ploppable rocks, I think. It's been a while since the last time I did MMP work, so I need to forgot some of the where the items are located on the menu. So let's start with some of this rock and stone, and we don't want something like that. It's like floating around right there. Also, let's enable the grid just so we know where we plop this object. It would be easier to remove them when we made some mistake, so the grid would be really help when doing MMP. So I don't like this one. It's like it's floating around like that. Maybe because of this diagonal right there. So if we put it right there, it would be fine. So we need to put it on this side instead of this. So let's put it right there. Just a little bit of rocks going on right here. And a little bit more over here perhaps, to hide this bridge right there. Let's not add too much of this, so we need to be careful with this, because we are going to add a bunch more MMP objects, so we don't want to add too much of some of this. Okay, that's a bit too much. Maybe just one rock over here, like that. And let's use the smaller one. To complement this area. Just a little bit over there. Like that, and maybe a little bit more I don't think I will do that there, so let's just do it right here. Need to be careful when you place something like this, because if you made a little bit of mistake right there, you need to remove everything to fix that. So okay, hopefully it's not floating on this side right here. Okay, we are good there. So This guy on the wheelchair stuck right there. And I think we can add a bunch of more right there. Okay, so between these two area right here, I'm not sure yet how I can transition this part right here, so maybe something like a little culvert going down would be nice, but I don't think I have one yet that would be good for it, so we're just going to continue for now, and hopefully we can figure it out later. And now this one right here, this is the medium rocks. I think this is from the Morim K, I think. A little bit right there and here. Got some already going right there, so has a bunch of variations. I don't think I am going to add too much of this, so and just continue through here. Yeah, maybe just a little bit more right there. Something like that, and a little bit more, I guess. Okay, I think we are done with the rocks and stone, at least for now. So let's now let's do a little bit of this small details right here. We got some fishermen's. Be fishing over here, maybe right there. I really need to be careful with this. I don't want to. Let's give it a test over here. So we got one right there, 1 and 2 and 3. We got this one sitting, but one thing that I don't like about this is that I can't set the directions for it. So like each of the plop that I did, it's facing the other directions, so it's a bit hard to. I'm really hoping that when we plop it right there, it would face the right directions. So I think we can have it right here, and just so if we make some mistake, we can just remove it without destroying everything else. So let's try to plop it right there. Okay, it's facing this rock side there. Now it's facing the right direction, I think. Yeah, we can leave it be like that. A little bit of heron side there. It's waiting for the fishermen to get some fish and ready to snatch it from him. A little bit right there, and also I remember that I have the ducks, I guess. They should be up here, I think. The ducks and swan, I think. Let's check on it. Should be up. Up, and should be around here. Are going scrolling and going to scroll all the way up, I guess. It should be near around here. this one. So this is there's the Mandarin ducks and also the, what's the name of it, the white swan. So here it's just a swan. So if I put one right there, let's just check the available options first. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I like this one. Also 5. So we got 5 options right there. Let's check it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the last one. I think we can have it over. Where do we put this? Maybe over here. Let's just hopefully we got it on the right direction, because I don't want to redo all of that. Or maybe we can put it right here instead. So click over here. Let's hope it's facing the other directions. Nah, we need to fix that. There you go. I think that looks nice, and it's on the right direction too. That's the most important part. And I think we can put one more over here perhaps, or maybe around here instead, because I don't think we need to have too much of that. But there's the other, the first one actually, just a bunch of the swan. So we can have one right there. No, that's not this one. Okay, the first click should be just this one, but the second is the lily pads, I think. So this is the already the second click right there. So let's try again over here instead. So we got some swan going on right there. There's 2 couples right there, so that's good enough, I think. And then perhaps we can put one more over here, I think. The Mandarin ducks. So this one. Also, perhaps we can go here instead. Yeah, let's do it here. Maybe it will block this heron right there. Okay, I think that is quite nice. Yeah, I'm going to leave it be like that. And let's try one right here instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, that's a little bit weird, so let's do it again. We can be a bit what do you call it? We don't need to worry about this part right here, because this building right here is overhanging to this part right there, so we can flop this as much as we want to. I think the last one, the last options is pretty nice, but so this one right there looks like it's attached to this building right there. Yeah, I think we can stick with that. Maybe a little bit more right here. Let's just give it a try. Yeah, that's not it. Okay, so we got something like that over there, but let's give it a try again over here. I need this to face this direction instead, so we have something like that. It looks like it's a bit clipped to the building, so Let's give it a try again. We can try facing this directions when we plop it, so that's a little bit too close to the building. We need to click over here, I guess. Now it's facing the other directions. That's not what we want. Okay, let's try it again right there. There you go. I think that's the perfect one over there. Yeah. Now I really need this to be the right directions. Maybe. Well, let's just give it a try. Hopefully we got it right. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Let's just leave it be like that. Yeah. And now we can try with the flora. Well, there's this one like here. There's the need to have this facing. Get a bunch of weird buildings. This one is a little bit of farmhouse going on, and I'm not sure if we can put it right here. There's actually the I think there's one that we can use over here. So let's scroll all the way down again. We also need to plop some of the flora, so and we need to go down the menu for it. So you see this one right here. This is the Murimke industrial props, and it has the, I think, yeah, this one right here, something like that, like little mobile houses. That's a little bit too much. So we just have a bunch of something like that. I need the longer one, so I need this one right here, but hopefully we can get it right there. Is it on the right? Let's try again. Oh, not that one. Let's check on this one right here. This is the, it's like a camping van. Let's see. I think I have a bunch of others that we can use here, but yeah, let's just give it a try again with this, and I want to have it facing these directions for the front of it, so something like that, but I need the longer one, and it's facing the other way. Let's try it again. Maybe plop it from here instead. So there you go, we got it on the right directions. Just a few try. Just need to need a few try. Let's check on this one right here. So something like that, I think it would be nice to have here. 3 plop, 3, 4, 5. 5 is the right one. Okay, I think I will go with the red one because it is pretty interesting to look at, I guess. And we can have it right here maybe. Okay, I think we will leave it be like that. And we got a bunch of this kayak, and I think we can have them right here. This is a little bit too much, I guess. Maybe a bit more right there. Yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. Okay, we already have too much something going on this small river, so I think we are done with the decorations. Hopefully we are done. Now we can add some of this flora right here. So I'm going to use the cattails and use the big one. So let's add a bunch more over there. We are going to add the flora first, and then later we're going to add the water on the last one, for the last one, because it's like a filler for the whole area. If we start with the water, it will be harder to plop some of this object, so we'll save it for the last one. A bit of flora right there and there, and of course here. Oh my, we got some floating. This is what I'm trying to avoid. This is just a bunch of small rocks, I guess, and a bunch up there, so we can redo it again. For now, let's just go with this. Hopefully we are not blocking these ducks right there, so bunch more right there, and we might need to switch it up with some smaller one, because this might be a bit too much now. Okay, just a little bit more right here before we add the other one. So let's put more right there along the shoreline. And also here, of course, to blend this hard transition between the cliff and the water. And here maybe just a little bit more. I think we can go with the smaller one for this, because this is near the buildings. That's a little bit too much, but I'm not going to redo all of that again, so we're just going to stick with this. A little bit more right there, and just a little bit more. We add the smaller one to just a little bit of variations of the flora. And we need to add the other one too, so I think we can stop with this one. And for this part right here, so we messed the little stones right there, and I think while we are going up to look for another flora, we can also fix that part right there, because it should be around here. It's from the NBVC rock and stone. Should be around here. So this one, we used the this darker one before. Maybe we can start with this one right here. So it would be more suitable with this cliff texture, I guess. Right there. and maybe a little bit more between this flora right here and here too. So here and there and here, because this is really a rocky cliff, so should expect some of the smaller one around here. So I think we are good with that. Now let's use some of the giraffe berries and bushes. So scroll all the way up for it. Should be nearby here. We got these kettles right here too, but I'm not sure if I want it here. It's just another variations of kettles. We got it got a different color from this, so it's nice. It's just a nice variations for it. I think we can leave it be. This should be enough, I guess. Let's go with the giraffe berries and bushes. This one right there. So this one right here looks really nice for a flora along the shoreline. So let's do it over there and a little bit more here, I guess. A bit more right there. And here to hide this spot right there. Like this is along the shoreline, so I think some sort of flora is expected. I don't like the shadow effect casted by this plant to the side, but then we can accept it. Be a little bit more over here. Okay, and just a little bit more around here. Can't really click something there because of this water already there, so that's why should have done on the as the last object actually. Yeah, I will leave this one like there as it is and just plop some right here and a bit more right there, I guess, and maybe a little bit more here, you know, just to camouflage this part right there. There you go. I think we are pretty much done with this one, with these berries. So yeah, let's try the bushes. Oh, hello Brian Acosta, welcome. Now these bushes right here can go up here, I guess, and maybe there, a bit more right there and here and there, a bit more right there, and okay, I think we can stick with that there. I'm not sure not sure why I have this lily pad right there, but I think I can remove it and let's try again. For this part, these bushes can be here, I guess. A little bit more right there, and here perhaps. I need to be careful a little bit with this because I don't want this to cast a really weird shadow all over this area. So we need to be a bit careful with it. Yes, you can't really fill this part with anything because of this viaduct right there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this is what I want to avoid. But I think we can just leave it be like that, I guess. Maybe we can plop some trees here to hide the spot. So let's go with the chestnut. Can't even. Okay, got a tree going right there. Maybe a little bit bigger one. That's more like it, I guess. And then here some trees. Maybe not. Maybe over here instead. Well, let's try the other one. Maybe something like that. Okay, I guess. Here we need a bigger one, I think, for this part right there. But also, I'm not sure if we zone something here. Maybe world looks nicer. A little bit of trees over there and here. A little bit more of chestnut, I guess. More chestnut, a bit more chestnut over here. Let's put it right. Okay, I'm not sure about this. Let's try it here first. This is going to be. It looks nice. I think we can put it right there. So move that one. I need a. Okay, I think I can stick with this. And here we can use this one right here, the Norway maple, and have it over here. Let's have a bigger one. So that one right there. We'll hide the weird slope that we have right there. So that's pretty good, I guess. And maybe we can have this one right here. So just so we can hide this, whatever you can call this. So let's try one click over there. That's pretty nice. Maybe one more over here, perhaps. Okay, it looks like it is a 1 tree, so that's pretty good. And now here, I think we can have one right here. Let's have a big one over here. Maybe the tree like that. Should be good to transition to hide these two area right here. So we are going to continue with these walls over here, but this one right here, I'm not going to use the walls for this. So let's put the walls first, just so you know. Also, let's save our progress first. And right now it's already 11 a.m. So it's almost an hour. I'm not sure it's an hour. I forgot when we start the stream. What? got some problems with these schools that we need to take care of, but let's do this one first. This is a straight one, and we put the walls right there, so it seems it goes through right there, and I think it's these trees hide this transition very well. And now we can I will keep this one as it is like this, I guess, but this part right here perhaps can be just like that instead. Now let's take care of the school. So for this two strike, we probably have some big buildings showing up, and yeah, we got this one going on right there. Well, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one because we already have it here, so like okay, but who knows, maybe if we have a bunch more tall buildings, this will not too noticeable, but for now we got the two similar buildings, so let's just move on from it for now. I'm just going to let it be, and yeah, I think we can finish this up with some pathing first, and then we can finish the river as the last one. But for this part right here, so we got this 4 grid right here, and it would be, you know, I don't think it would be nice if we just leave it be just empty with some path and trees, so maybe we can put a little bit of buildings going on right here. So some farm building, like I already took care of that, so it should be fine now. Let's check some of the smaller one. Okay, I am not sure if I put this one. Sorry if I makes you a bit dizzy. So if I put this, we might need to let's try the other options first. That's pretty nice actually, and I quite like it, but let's check our other options. So we got that one, and I don't think this is really suitable for this, because this is like a really fancy A-frame right there. So we need a bit fancy building to complement it. So that one right there, it's yeah, no, we probably going to stick with the first that we plop right there, but let's just check the other options. This is buildings from the Colossus farming mods, so well, this is the other options that we can have. Like, I think it would be looks really nice, but probably would be better if it's facing the other directions instead. Because this leads to nowhere right there, and I actually quite like it though, so I'm a bit tempting to destroy this house right there and try to get another one, but let's see our other options first. So the other one would be, this is the other, like a 1 by 2 by 1 And I think this is actually might be more suitable for this part right here. But I really like this windmill right there, so I think we can just stick with this. Stick with this for now. Yeah, let's just stick with that. And here we can just I think we are going to go full MMP with all of this here. And initially I was going to have some sort of stairs going through here and going up here, but I think we can just use this part instead. So make put some MMA pathing going up there, I guess. Or perhaps we can use stairs going up here, so I'm not sure yet. Also we can put a little trees here, I think. So let's try with the maple, because we don't have enough maple here, I think. Let's enable the grid again, and if we remove this one, it would remove some of this. So I think I am going to put the trees on this grid right there, just so if we need to replace it, okay, I think that's good enough. Yep. Initially I was going for one trees, but I think it looks nice, so we'll keep it like that. And maybe a little bit of this one right here for the additional variations for the green color. So let's try to put it right there. Maybe a little bit to the here. No. Let's see if I put it there. Okay, I think I will stick with that spot right here. Yeah. And let's put back some of the bushes that we destroyed. And it is this one right here. There you go, maybe a little bit more right here. And we can finish this area here with some MMP path. So let's do it using the Frankie sand. Yeah, this white sand right here. I'm going to use so we got this small one and also the extra small. I'm going to go with the extra small first, just so we can be sure the main area for the pathing first. So we got it going right there and have it through here. Have it right there, and can't really plop something right here because of this. It is already full with these props, so it's going to go like that, and maybe a little bit more right here. I'm not going to fill this too much right now, because we can if I fill it too much, we might not be able to put some more detailing. So we are going to just put the overall layout for it first, and then later we can finish it up with some detailing. And here maybe it's going up there from here, and from up here we can have it there. going up there, and here this is going to go up to this street right there. A little bit more right there, and okay, I think we are pretty good like that. And here maybe a little bit more of pathing for this watermill, and you can go a little bit diagonals like that, I guess. And going to this small house, and I am going to keep this, make sure it's not changing into another buildings, and have this going. It's really fitting. We got a little stairs going on right there, and we can have it right there, and then here maybe this part can go up here, I guess, since we already have a pathing going on there, so would be suitable, I guess. Have it here. Oh, hello, John Doe. That's a really placeholder name right there, John Doe. How does the... Well, I think it's always looks good, so it's always like this, SimCity 4. But well, you can set your resolution up to HD. Maybe that will help the game to look much better. Okay, we got that going right there, and I don't think we need anything right here, so we can't really place anything either, so that's... We can just think that this building just go right there right away without needed any pathing. There and there and there, and here I think we are pretty much done with this, so let's finish up the little bit of flora going on right there, I guess would be suitable. So for this part right here, I am going to add a little bit of the lavender. So this one right here, this is from the Barocco Hispano Environment DLC. Well, it's named DLC, but it's not actually an DLC, so don't be mistaken with the name. Just a flora pack, and it looks really like a grassy right there. Well, that's not what I intended to do. Oh well, we can try to drag it like that. So that's a really neat. That's what's neat about this one right there. I can some sort of drag while plopping the object. Maybe a little bit more right there, and okay. Hopefully that's not too much. I think we are going to use some of the giraffe flora to fill the other part. So got some of the lavenders going on right there, and perhaps more right here. Just like really just some ascent to this part. Right there, and maybe for this part right here too. There you go, and some more flora I think would be nice. So let's go with some of the giraffe flora, and yeah, I think we can go with some of these cattails or these lupins right here. I'm just going to go with some of these lupins, just a little bit right there, and here, and here. some of this part I think we can just leave it be like that. And for the rest of this, some feather grass would be nice, I guess. It's not really suitable for this area, I think. I'm not sure about this. Let's just stick with the bushes and the cherries, not cherries, the berries, I guess. So some of the bushes over there and here. Need to be careful with this. I don't want this to cast the really weird shadows going down. So some bushes over there and some more right here, I think. Got really fancy houses over there. The rest of this, I think I am going to fill it with the berries. So this one, the evergreen one. Some more right here, I think. And then here on this edge right there, I really need to hide this hard edges right there, but can't click anything right there. So yeah, this is what I'm trying to avoid, this weird shadows going down, but I think we can add a bit more berries to hide the shadows. So yeah, I think that's good enough. Maybe a little bit more right there and there. And we need a little bit of accent color, so I'm going to add some of the flower CP, not CP, I forgot the name. I think it's a cycle dog flowers, but I forgot the creator who made the MMP. This one right here, this is still the poppies, just to add a little bit of reddish color along this area here. So something like that. I think it looks really nice. So there, it really pops. Well, you know, the name as its name suggests, poppies. It pops on the green color. So that's quite fitting, I guess. Like there, and a little bit more here, of course. Bit more right there and there and there. Yeah, I think we're done with that. Just a little bit more now. Well, I have this wheat seasonal, but I am not sure if this is going to look good for this area. Let's save our progress first. So if it looks weird, we just can refer it again. Okay, we got that one saved, and let's try this one. This wheat seasonal. This need to be planted on 1st of March, just so it all will sync with the other seasonal object. So let's speed up to 1st March. Yeah, it's 1st March. 2, 25, 26, 7, 8, and 1st March, and pause the simulations. Then we can try to plop this one right here. All right, I am going to do it here, I guess. If it is not looking good, we can just you know, just load our save again. Like I want this to be like filling this slope right there. It blends. Doesn't blend well with this bushes right there. I don't think it looks good. Let's try, maybe we can, if we add a bit more right here, it would make it into, you know, like let's complement the other side. So let's try to add it here. Meh, I guess nah. Let's try it again here. It's a little bit it's a bit hard to make this works well. I want to have it like filling the area between the path, right? That. But I guess it doesn't really blend well with the other forest. So. Yeah, I don't think that looks good. So let's revert our save. Thankfully, we got the save file going, so we can just roll back when we made something like that. Okay, it's already 30 past 11 a.m. So I only have like 30 minutes left. So we need to finish this up. And the region term might need to wait for another live stream or another video. So we got a tank right now, but this is going to ship through Ukraine or something. We send a tank to another city tiles. Okay, now let's do I think we can do the river. So let's finish this up. Yeah, I think I am just going to leave this be like this because it looks, we don't have to fill everything with something. So if we disable the grid, it's actually quite nice, I think. Yeah, let's just finish this river, and we are going to do the river should be, wait, I actually forgot about these seasonal trees right here, but I think we can yeah, I think we can skip this for now. Let's just go with the rivers. And also this one right here. But all of this is going to be on the land, so I don't think we need to add anything for this river area, so we can finish the MMP with it. Then deliver from the protest. It's a little bit too extreme. Okay, we can just go like that, I guess, all the way, and I plop this one by one like that, just so we don't fill the area too much. It spilled through the road right there, but yeah, we can. I'm just going to ignore that. So have the river going like that, and I don't think I can fill it right here because of this weird angle, but let's give it a try. Okay, we can do it right there. Hopefully we can do it there. There we go. But it failed. And now for this part right here, this is a little bit tricky because of this pillars bridge right there. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything about this, so we're just going to leave it be like that perhaps. Yeah, hear me clicking, there's nothing we can do about it. So let's just move on to here and there, and should be able to plop one over here. That's not what I intended, but let's just stick with that, I guess. Okay, I need to do a proper plopping for this just so it won't be too weird on this edge. So if I do it right there, it would be overflow to the edge of the map. Now it looks on the same, at least they're on the same level, so can't do anything here. It's a bit weird because I think I made it I made this slot right here to be, we should be able to plop some of the object between this, because I made the size of the props smaller, I think. But I guess it is what it is. Okay, we are done with this river, I think. Let's try a bit more right there. We might need to blend this with some of the flora, so let's give it a try. This one right here, the cattails. Bit of cattails right there and right there, and maybe use the other, the giraffe berries for the rest of it. Need to scroll up and a little bit. Okay, in the meantime we got this one right here, we got this sunflower. Then we can put some right there. Just the highlight of this area, and a little bit more right there, I guess, hiding the edge of this shed. And more right here. I don't think I can plop one, but yeah, that should be enough, I guess. And here maybe a little bit of sunflower over here. Bit more right there. I don't really I don't know how the sunflower actually usually planted. Are they on the bunch of like a lot together, or just a little bit of spot right here and there, or just like fill the whole area like that? Well, I know that sunflower fields looks like this, but not usually. I don't know how people usually plant them around their houses. So just going to go a little bit more right there, I guess, to add a little bit of color variations in this area. And okay, I think we are good with that. And let's try another one. So this one right here. This is a more reddish color. Just a highlight on this area, just so it won't be too empty with the green color. A little bit of red here and there is nice, I guess. And a bit more right here. Okay, let's not do too much of that. We are going to need the giraffe berries, so let's go with that all the way up. Just a little bit more. A bit more, a bit more, a little bit more, right there. Okay, here we go. Now we can do this part right here. You know, just to blend the hard edges right there. Okay, I think that should do it. Yeah, I think we are pretty much done with the river. I need this. Okay, that's really nice actually. Got that going, and yeah, I will leave this part as it is, I guess. And here we can just put more the berries and a bit more right there. It's like we are playing The Sims instead of SimCity. We can have a little bit more of the cattails going on here on this side right there, because right now it looks like too much of the rocky. This is the other cattails, but it should be nice enough for this, I guess. Yeah, just another variations. Okay, I think that's it. Let's save the progress. There's a bunch of the empty part right here, but I think we can leave it be as it is. We don't need to fill everything, and if we add too much things, it might ruin the whole thing. So I think this is suitable enough for this area, except for this house right here. This is too fancy, so let's rezone that part right there, and let's speed up a little bit just so we see what we get growing. It took a while just to have something growing here. All right. Let's check on the other area. I don't think we have something that we need to take care of. Our zones still, we got no demand for the medium well commercial office, but we got this nice tower right here going. Although I'm not sure yet if I will stick with this one, but in the meantime I keep this one historical, because we already have one right there, so I'm not sure yet if I want it there. And yeah, everything is fine, I think. Yeah, I think that's it for this build. It looks nice from the looks nice from this part, but yeah, I think we're still missing a little bit right here on this side. So let's finish this up. We got about 15 minutes left. So let's try to add some trees to hide this side right here, and let's try with this walnut right here. Enable the grid. I think this side, this part right here is safe enough. And okay, that's a good one, but we need a more greenish, this green or this chestnut green color here to make it more interesting. Yeah, I don't think this color is suitable for this part right there, so let's just go with the maybe we can go with the chestnut or even the this one right here. It's been a while since the last time I used these alders, and we might need to, well, luckily we already on the August and now we are on September 1st, so let's pause that one. And there you go. I think the color is nice, but let's try the other options. Okay, I want this color right here, I think, but I want the trees to face the other directions just so we can see the trunk of it. So not like that. I need this to be facing from these directions just so we can see this dark trunk right there. So we need to have it let's try again, maybe a little bit down here just so it won't be too much and blocking this house. So 3 clicks right there, and still on the wrong directions. Let's try again. Maybe I need to face the other directions when I plop this. Again from that one, so maybe we can, since it's facing the other directions, maybe we can plop it by facing this part instead, but it's a bit hard to see this, so we need to plop it here around this part right there. There you go. I think we got it. That's quite nice actually, but still I need the greenish color, so I am going to go with the chestnut, this green chestnut right here, and maybe plop it here, because this is this tree right here is a blend with the terrain color, so it doesn't really looks like we have a tree over there. So maybe like that. So a bigger one. Okay, I think that is a little bit too much. Alright, I think we can stick with that. Let's disable the grid and see. Yeah, I think it blends pretty well. We just need a little bit of I'm not sure, some flora maybe along this cliff. Let's check maybe this one, Sparaxis evergreen, like a little bit of little grass filling this little cliff right here. Yeah, that might even be too much, I think. We'll just leave this part as it is, I guess. And let's add the bigger one instead. So let's use this bushes right here. Just one more over there, I think. Like a highlight of that area, and a little bit more right here. A little bit more right here. Okay, I think that's it. It looks nice from this side, and it looks nice from this side. Looks nice from this side, and there's something that we can do for this part right here, but I will leave it be like that, I guess. Still looks nice from this too. So we got pretty much done with this area. We just need to figure out this part right here, because this is really we need to figure something to transition between this part and the other side of the road. And yeah, I think that's it for this stream. Sorry for the region tour might need to wait for another episode, so because I don't think I can do it right now. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys like how this area turns out, because well, I quite like it. And yeah, we are finally can call it done for this part right here, and we can move on for the other work. And next time, I don't know, maybe we can lay out the river along this line, or maybe we can try to develop this part and also this part right here. Depends on, or maybe we can finish this part right here. So yeah, there's still so much that we need to do on the city right here, but I think that's it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got John Doe and also Brian Acosta on the stream, on the chat, and also some of you guys lurking on the chat too. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will post some picture for this area later, so tune on the channel if you are looking forward to it. And thank you so much. I will see you guys again on the next one. I'm not sure yet. Depends on the amount of work that I need to complete. But maybe tomorrow, or maybe tonight. I'm not sure yet. So yeah, thank you so much. I will see you guys again on the next one. Bye bye. Let's save again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, that's it. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye.